Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and in this video we're going to be talking about just how combos work basically. Now, what I mean by that is more than just like, oh, I just did this, cool rad combo, look at me, and like, into whatever. It's more than just that. It's a lot more going on than you might understand, and it has a lot to do with what we call proration, or simply put, damage scaling. So, a base medium here from Blue Goku does 700 damage, and same deal for Crouch Medium, yet if we do two back-to-back, the next one does 630, right? So it comes probably no surprise to you that each successive hit does less and less damage, but there is more to it than just what you see, because it's not all created equal. And what I mean by that is this. So all things being equal, so if we do stand medium, then crouch medium, then stand heavy. So these both do 700, and the stand heavy will do 850. So if we do all three in a row, that makes about sense. So the second hit now does 10% less. The third hit now does 20% less. So I see here it says 680, and the next hit, the original hit rather, is 850, so that is 20%. Now that's all well and good for this combo, but let's change one thing. So instead of going here medium, medium, heavy, so once again that last hit doing 680, we're just going to go light, medium, heavy. Now it says it does 595 and not the previous 680 we were used to. So let's even try something different here. Now it says 510. What's going on here? So this is where the scaling proration effects come into play, because your combo starter really matters for how much damage your combo overall is going to do. So we saw three different values there from three different starters, from the medium starter, from a light starter, and from a assist starter. So let's talk about how these all break down, how these all interact. So the general rule is any move in any combo, each successive hit is generally speaking going to be 10% less. So whatever you're doing, it's just going to be 10% less, 10%, 10% less, and going forward. So, that holds true for even, homing dash or many things. However, a combo starter has a drastic effect on what the proration could be, and there's a couple other examples besides just starter, but these specific things here: light attacks, jumping attacks, any form of assist, any overhead, because certain characters you can start with an overhead with perfect spacing. So Blue Goku in the corner with very good spacing can start a combo with his overhead, as you can see here. And S attacks, and what I mean by that is basically Ki Blast. So if you start a combo with a Ki Blast, the scaling is going to be drastic. So it takes a 3-hit combo normally to get the 780. However, with this, we're at 680 already after one hit. So let's break all these down now. So for combo starters, first up we'll start with lights. So normally, second hit in chain, we should be at 90% damage, and then we go to 80, 70, 60, 50, and so on and so forth. Now, if a light attack starts a chain, we'll go from 100, first hit's always 100, to 80. So now instead of, see here, normally medium, medium, 630 is the next damage. But when we go light, medium, it's 560. So we go from basically 100% to 80% instead of 100% to 90% damage. Now, if the medium, or the light rather, is the second hit in chain, doesn't matter. It only matters when the light is the starter hit. And just so you're aware, for your auto combo chain, if the second hit of the auto combo starts the attack chain, it makes no difference. So it does not count as a light. Only the first hit counts. So the second hit of anyone's auto combo chain effectively counts as just a medium or heavy. So no proration is added. Next up is jumping attacks. So jumping attacks are exactly the same in lights in that they start the proration at 20% instead of 10. So the first hit's always 100%. And after a jumping attack, your next hit, so we'll do just a jab here. So 400, your next hit will be scaled as 2 hits instead of 1. So it causes 20% proration, just like a jab starter would. Now, one thing to quickly note here. So say if you did 2 jumping attacks in the same combo starter, something like this, only the second hit is hit by the advanced proration from the jumping attack. It doesn't add any additional proration for the second jumping attack. So if you do something like this, then it'll basically be 100, 80, 70, 60, and so on. There is no additional proration past the first hit for a jumping attack. Now, next up, assist. So if assist starts your combo, and once again here we'll just use our medium as a base, so 700. If assist starts the combo, you can see that really scales it. So the assist starts at 30% damage scaling. So as always, it'll always do full damage after the first hit. However, instead of going either from 90% like a normal follow-up would, or even 20% like the lights and jumping attacks, we're starting now at 70% scaling after that. So it will massively cut in your damage if you start an assist, or start a combo with an assist, that is. Now on top of that, assists also are not subject to the rule of everything being fine after the first hit of 10% less in each time. So if we're to do a follow-up hit here, we did our normal hit, and we're going to call the assist, and we're going to do a follow-up hit here. So you can see there, our crouch medium is now at 490. So even in the middle of a combo, an assist will advance your damage scaling by 2, so by 20% instead of 10%. So I know for a lot of certain combos, the assist is critical, you can't go without it. But keep that in mind that assists, generally speaking, are massively detrimental to your combo scaling. Although, don't get me wrong, most combos with an assist are going to do more damage than one without an assist, but just keep in mind. Now, we did mention here how overheads can also start scaling. So if you do have a character that's capable of starting a combo from an overhead, and usually it's just going to be very spacing specific, and it's going to be character dependent, but if you manage to start a combo with an overhead, it's going to start your scaling up just like an assist by 30%. So your next hit will be at 70% damage scaling instead of 80%, 90% or whatever have you. It advances it by 3 stages instead of just 1. So it's still, there's value in starting with an overhead because just by nature it's facts an overhead. And if you are to somehow combo to it later on the chain, has no additional scaling like say an assist would, it scales just as normal. But if you do start with it, keep that in mind. So for basic Ki Blast, they will also start your combo by 20% damage scaling instead of the normal 10%. So it is not, some characters, especially they can do pretty decent for themselves and maybe starting with an air Ki Blast or whatever have you. So there's still, once again, totally value in it. However, it will start you by 20%. And in the middle of a combo, they scale as normal, but keep in mind, for a character like Goku here, so all these extra hits, by the time you get to that heavy or whatever else you're going to cancel into, each successive hit counts as each successive hit. So they are going to rapidly drain your available damage scaling pool. So if you are going to use multiple Ki Blasts in a combo, try to keep it for the end of a combo versus near the beginning of a combo, because you will rapidly drain out all your damage if you do that. So for a Vanish, so normally you can't really start a combo with it outside of your Sparking Blast, which I'll talk about in a moment. But if you use in a combo, it's basically going to destroy your combo damage. So we're going to use Crouch Medium here as our number to look at here. So it's going to be the third hit in our combo. And now you see it does 280. So effectively speaking, the Vanish attack will advance your combo scaling, combo proration by 5 stages, 50% straight up. Now the hit itself, the Vanish hit, is fine. Like it scales 10% just like anything else in the combo. But yeah, after that, it's going to just destroy your damage output. So once again, there's going to be a lot of situations where you just need the Vanish. So Vanish is not a bad tool, but keep in mind, please use it towards the end of your combo versus near the beginning, because otherwise it's just going to completely ruin your damage output. Now, with all this talk of damage scaling, damage proration, I should mention to you that all moves have minimum damage. So this is most easily seen in super moves and level 3s, level 1s, and all have you. So there is a value that no matter how far you are along the combo, if the move connects in the combo, it simply can't go below this value. So each character's values are different. Some people are higher, some people are lower. I did make a video, so Tien's Goodbye Tien move with Chaozu is basically the highest minimum scaling of a level 3, and no matter how big that combo is beforehand, no matter what started the combo, no matter what have you, it can't go below that one specific damage value, so that's the minimum damage. So once again, all supers, level 1s, level 3s, whatever have you, even level 5s, they do have a minimum damage, so no matter how big that combo is, it'll always be at least guaranteed to do that much damage. Now, another quick thing to note here is moves that have multiple hits built into it. So Gohan is our example here, so like stand light. Has 2 hits built into it. So as far as the combo scaling goes, if the move has multiple hits but is only 1 button press, it just counts as the 1 button press, 1 hit. So even if like we have like machine gun punch into any given heavy, it only counts as 2 hits versus like the many hits of machine gun punch. As long as the move is simply 1 input, then the only counts as 1 move as far as scaling is concerned. Now, another critical part of what makes combos go is what we call hit stun decay. Now, this is actually an option you can turn on yourself. So if you go to your info here and show hit stun timer, turn it on, and then that little timer right there is hit stun decay. Now, effectively, all this means is each successive hit in a combo makes it harder to get the next hit going onwards and onwards and onwards. And just as we mentioned here with combo scaling, moves that are multiple hits, like say it could be like say a Vegeta assist or something like that, or one of your own moves, only count as 1 move if the move is just 1 button press. So moves that have multiple hits, and once again we use our Gohan example here like that, it's 2-hit combo, yes, but it's only 1 button press, so it only counts as 1 move as far as combo scaling goes. So I'm going to show you an example combo here in the corner. And I'm just going to show you the combo as is first. Alright, so that is a 25 hit combo. So it's not true 25 hits as her aerial ki blast adds a couple of hits, but you get the idea. So now I'm going to do the exact same combo with only 1 change. I'm only adding 1 extra hit, and let's see what happens. So there you go, that was the exact same combo. All I did is in the second rep, I added an extra hit of the auto attack chain in the air with the lights. And after that, the hit stun decay was so much that my knee drop, which did work previously, now dropped. Now, this isn't cut and dry that, you know, I hit that many hits and that's it forever. I can't get any more hits than that. So I'll show you one more example here. So there you have it. So that was obviously a longer combo than the one that just previously dropped. However, we managed to still get it. So the reason why is this. So the one that dropped, the move it dropped on here was her knee dive. So you see here, it's a little bit of startup, and in that time, the hit stun decay was at such a point where it simply wouldn't allow for that move that slow to connect. However, with bringing the opponent down early, sacrificing the 1 hit to make sure that didn't drop, and then smart application of using an assist and moves that basically can't drop, like mashing our lights here into a vanish, into our immediately going into our air absorb here, we managed to complete the combo. So now say if I went for the usual absorb thing here into like something like that, it would have missed 100% because the hit stun decay was at such a point it just was not going to happen. So what I'm trying to say here is with smart use of jabs and assists and moves that are basically guaranteed hits, like stuff like Vanish, is always going to hit. It basically can't whiff. The hit stun decay, for the most part, won't allow it, no matter how far along you are in a combo. With smart application of these tactics, you can extend a combo past this kind of natural lifespan and keep going for more. So that concludes our video for today. So a lot of stuff to take in, I guess, if you weren't aware of some of these properties. So once again, just to recap really quick, the move you start your combo with absolutely matters a lot. So generally speaking, characters on, we have Android 21 here, so it's a good example. Characters that are more prone to start a combo with a medium, and she is, because, you know, she has the range of the stand medium to work from, those kind of characters are generally going to do a bit more than other characters will overall. So since she always is prone to starting with a combo with a medium, and of course, you know, she'll jump like anyone else, sure, but since we have that, we're going to have generally a less pro-rated combo, because, you know, we didn't start with the light, we didn't start with, you know, whatever have you else. So we're going to do more damage overall. Now, it is more important to get the damage, so if you're just trying to fix for maximum damage, only trying to attack with mediums, that is an incredibly poor decision. You need to get your damage over worrying about maximizing your damage. So if you're right in someone's face, absolutely hit your light instead of hitting a medium, because if you're hitting medium, guys hitting light, he's going to beat you and he's going to get the combo. Yeah, it'll be a bit scaled, but he's going to get the combo and then you're the one getting hit, so that's a bad trade, you know, obviously in the enemy's favor if that's the way it's going to work out. So just keep in mind, and now on the hit stun decay news here. So since we use Android 21, I played a fair bit of Android 21, so I know certain combos here because I do use Tien as my assist for recombo launching. I know if I start a combo like this instead of just the medium starter, I have to do a different combo at the end. When I use Tien to recombo, I have to do something else because the hit stun decay will be at such a point because of the extra added hits from jump in and the lights, that even though these only a couple hits, these couple hits really matter in getting the totality of your combo going. So I have to completely change my combo, and I will do, not even counting the proration, not even counting the scaling, I will do less damage overall because I simply won't be able to extend as many hits forward because I added a couple hits to the start. Thus the hit stun decay is already that much more advanced. So it's a lot of stuff to think about, so what I'm trying to say, I guess. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.